Okay, I know I'm very late making this video, but AlpenFury. AlpenFury is a new roller coaster set to debut at Canada's Wonderland in 2025. Well, hopefully. AlpenFury will tie the North American inversion record with 9 inversions. I think that's great. Of course, I would prefer, 10, 11, what we did in like 2010 over in Europe or something. Though it's still very, very far away from the record of 14, I think it's great. With its addition, Canada's Wonderland will match Energylandia, yes, with the second most roller coasters at a park, boasting a total of 19. Even if Energylandia has 12 clones and kiddie rides, Canada's Wonderland isn't too much better, I guess. But it has some impressive roller coasters, just like Energylandia. And Canada's Wonderland has only had one roller coaster close, I think, since its opening in 1981. Do I think this roller coaster was the best choice for Canada's Wonderland? I'm a bit mixed on it, but I'll start with a few positives. I'll start with a few positives and then say like 1 or 2 negatives as well. First off, this ride looks stunning. The winter white color or whatever it's meant to be, oh my gosh. The incorporation of fire effects out of Wonder Mountain, oh my. Very reminiscent of Volcano the Blast Coaster, yes. I didn't ride Volcano, but potential of adding rock work inside of Wonder Mountain also would just be wow, but don't expect much. I mean, Six Flags, let's discuss the elements and layout. Some people are concerned that the ride might feel repetitive since most of the elements are different variants of zero-G rolls and stalls. And it doesn't have airtime. Oh my gosh, guys, it doesn't have airtime. What are you gonna do? It's almost like there's like 3 B&Ms in the park. They give crazy airtime. But like the varying speeds, different directions. I mean, it'll be fun going over pathways and all that. I mean, you want to talk about repetitive. Second half of Steel Vengeance. I guess I'll just do a play-by-play of the layout. So you roll out of the station into the first launch, leading into an off-axis hill. This first launch, that's gonna be just very forgettable, let's be honest. You dive down into the mountain where I'm praying, dude, please give us some rock work, Six Flags, please. You start rocketing freaking up to the top speed of 71 miles per hour, I think. And then you climb out of the mountain and reach the highest point of the ride. This element's really weird. Like a 164-foot double inverting stall. It's kind of similar to the one seen on Max Force. After that, you'll drop down, I think, 154 feet down a twisted descent to the left, which, I love first drops and all of that. Over a pathway. And experience some cool looking turns, banking left and right. We got some turny turns, no airtime hills. After going into a zero-G roll over a pathway, which picturesque much, holy. You leave the stall, twisting to the left, and then dropping back down to the ground. Next, you enter an element that resembles the reverse of the first inversion on Wildcat's Revenge, which looks pretty cool. Making the start of the return trip, which looks a bit worse than the first half, if you ask me. You go into another double inverting stall. Yeah. This time over a pathway before dropping down and climbing into a zero-G roll to the right over a previous section of the ride. Overlapping track is amazing. Following another zero-G roll, you drop down over more previous track. Yep, more overlapping. And start climbing into the first airtime hill of the ride, excluding the initial launch. Finally, you hit the last inversion on the ride and there's zero-G roll over Ninja's first drop. Wow, there's a lot of roller coasters on this mountain. And then you finish with 2 small airtime hills before reaching the brakes, but they're not really airtime hills. And this leads to the first negative. This ride only runs 2 trains. Why? This is Canada's Wonderland, Six Flags. Well, I guess it wasn't Six Flags when this was decided, but it's one of the most visited parks in the world. Come on, dude. I feel that 3 trains would have just been a necessary thing. But, I mean, nothing I can do about it. 3-hour, 5-hour waits on the first day? Who's up for it? Not me. I think a better addition to the park probably would have been a GCI wooden roller coaster. Of course, GCI, this park needs a wooden coaster, modern one, I should say. Where would they put it? I really don't know. Or another wooden roller coaster model, but I mean, they have a pretty strong relationship with GCI, I would say. On the positive side, layout looks amazing, even if all the inversions are similar. Color scheme is clean, location fantastic, especially off-ride. On-ride and on-ride. On-ride and on-ride? And off-ride. Just amazing. Sorry, there's a cat. He's just like jumping up and down right now. This thing is just going to be beautiful, interacting with many, many pathways, and just how picturesque this ride is going to be. Overall, AlpenFury appears to be an exciting and visually impressive addition to Canada's Wonderland. While there are concerns about the number of trains, the ride's layout, theming, and the variety of the elements. Oh my gosh, this cat. You have to make it a memorable experience for visitors. I might upload again soon. I might not. If you stayed to the end and you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Comment down below too. Why not?